So this was Liberty Fleet Boat Hostel. It was really, really cool. As you can see, it's pretty small and rustic. So if you're looking for more of a comfortable stay, I don't know if I'd recommend this, but I would recommend this because of the location. It's something unique. You're never gonna really do this most places. It's something unique. It's something to remember. It's in probably the best location in Boston. And it's one of the cheapest hotels around. So for those reasons, I would recommend it. If you want something comfortable, more like a hotel, this is not gonna be for you. But if you want something unique and an experience, this could be for you. And I just love the location because we're going to the New England Aquarium today, and it's literally a 2-minute walk. And it's like 5 minutes to Quincy Market. It's just really good location. So that was pretty cool to stay with Liberty Fleet last night. It was really cool to be a swashbuckler for the night. And it's definitely really cool. If I definitely come back to Boston, I'll have to check in there again because that was a pretty unique experience.
Okay, so we see one stonefish. I wonder where the other one is. Oh, look, they're like dwarf size. Let's see what it is.
What is it? The biggest turtle you've ever seen? The turtle's right here.
That tank back there is amazing. So many fish in there. I'd like to have that. Way better than the New York Aquarium. Let's see what's over here. In here, we have a wild human, and he's coming out of his natural habitat.
That's what I was wondering.
Look at him, he's got a beard. This is a great demonstration.
Thanks.
Oh, look at him go.
Obviously not from shrimp, but recognized as brain. Oh, look at the size of that thing.
Oh, there's piranha over here.
All right, what's over here?
How is it doing? And the turtle, I think he went to sleep.
It is very dark in here, yeah. But I like it when they swim over the light. You can see them really clearly like this. See that guy?
So the New York Aquarium is kind of like the Guggenheim, where it goes in a circle all the way up, and it's just like a giant walking exhibit when you go up. This tank is huge. It's like 4 stories high, and it puts King of DIY's tank to shame. Like, this thing is probably, I would say, 1 million gallons at least. It's pretty crazy. I'll ask them later. There's just so many cool fish. You could literally spend all day looking in here, and it's really not that big. It's like 4 stories going around like this. Probably take you out 2-3 hours to get through it.
Big Mao, oh, before fish, is it?
Yeah.
Now you do.
Now the car's going this way.
Where's the electric?
So here we have the starfish tank, and you can actually touch these fish. It feels like sandpaper. And they got a ketchup star over here. But
I can't believe it. With one green catcher like this big.
yeah. As you can see, the touching exhibit is pretty crowded.
Here before today, chances are you've at least heard of Myrtle. She has been here the longest out of any of our animals. She is, as far as we know, the oldest, and she is definitely the biggest out of everything here at the aquarium. And she also likes to be the center of attention. I would not be surprised one bit if she came up for a breath of air at the surface, but was going to steal everybody's attention while she does that. So keep an eye out for her for sure. 35. So that's a lot. This is Myrtle. Now, Myrtle is a green sea turtle, so she loves feasting on vegetables. She can get as many as 5 pounds of produce every single day, and she'll be able to swim. And they can get pushed by the winds and the waves, and actually get pushed right onto land. She can affect the way they swim and hunt for food, but they're also eating plastic by mistake, thinking it might look like a food item.
So I was wrong. Apparently the New England Aquarium, the big one, is 200,000 gallons. I thought it was around 1 million, but it's 200,000. It's pretty massive just by the size. That's how I overestimated how big it is. It's really cool. That was pretty cool to touch the stingrays. They feel kind of slippery, almost like a rubber. It's pretty cool. Baby shark doo doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. So that was the New England Aquarium. It was really cool. Definitely recommend checking that out if you go to Boston. It was definitely better than the New York Aquarium. And now we're in Quincy Market. We're gonna try to get some lunch. Maybe we'll get some lobster or something. I don't really know. But I'm definitely hungry. It's pretty busy here. It reminds me of like Times Square. There's so many people. So loud, so noisy. I just kind of want to get my food and get out. There's just too many people. So we got the lobster dinner. It comes with lemonade, New England clam chowder with some crackers, the lobster, some corn, and lemon and butter. This looks really good. Hopefully we can get it open. The soup was very good. The chowder was awesome. It comes with a lemonade. The lemonade's really good and refreshing. And the lobster's just amazing, but it's hard to open up without any clampers. But now we're gonna be checking out some of the shops.
We set it in type half a block away from here and print it on the 17th of July. We're going to read this for the very first time on the 18th of July, 1776, from that balcony in the old State House. Still there today. These are ink balls, leather over top, a couple handfuls of sheep's wool nailed onto a wooden form. They don't look like much, but we're going to use these to ink the new pages of every newspaper, book, broadside, poem that's printed for about 400 years. They don't invent the ink rollers until about 1840.
Damn, 1600.
Decide December 20th.
Pretty crazy how old some of these tombstones are. 1720s, things like that. It's pretty old. And they're still in pretty decent shape. So we are now in the Boston Commons. I'm just gonna walk around, explore a little bit. I see some cool buildings in the background, so we're gonna go take some photos of them as well. Then we'll just chill for a little bit. Then we might go to the Skywalk, and that's about it. And then I've pretty much seen everything I wanted to in Boston. I'm sure there's more stuff if we come back for a second trip. I'd like to do the duck tour and things like that, but I think in these 2 days you can pretty much see most of Boston. Here lies James Otis, orator and patriot of the Revolution. Here is Johnny Hancock, and it's shaped like a Hancock. Here is Paul Revere's. We visited his house yesterday. Here's where Sam Adams is buried. America's best view. So here's where the parents of Ben Franklin are buried. Here's where the victims of the Boston Massacre are supposedly buried. Here is the Massachusetts State House. So this thing is not easy to get to whatsoever. You basically gotta walk in the mall, and then there's this giant tower, and then it doesn't say any signs about it, and then you walk in this tower and they tell you to go up to 50 to buy the tickets, which is crazy. It's really cool to see Boston from up so high.
it's not quite as high as like the Empire State Building or things like that, but it's definitely pretty high and a nice view, and we're like one of the tallest buildings in the vicinity, so definitely an awesome view. You can even see the airport out there. Wow. So the furthest we went was down there at Bunker Hill Monument. You can see it from all the way over there. But you can see a plane pulling up and about for landing. If these people would stop like touching the window, it would get some better pictures though. So this is cool. We can see this dome over here of this building. That's really awesome.
One range of government from becoming one, of course, the food.
Free concerts here.
Oh, free concerts.
They have really, really stunning and great views from up here. If you want to check out Boston from the aerial view, definitely come up here. If you want to take photography, definitely come up here. Although, depending on the time of the day, there might be glares on the windows, so about half of them might be glared up, kind of like it is now. I think what I like most about being up here is looking at the harbor and the boats. It's really, really cool because you got the harbor, or the river on this side, and then the harbor over there. Just amazing. We'll have to go on a boat over there sometime or something, but it's really, really cool. Awesome view. Not nearly as tall as Manhattan, but still very, very good. It's definitely worth the $21 to come up and check out the view from Boston. We would definitely have to do it in Philly when we go there next, but it's definitely worth the $20. Wow, so amazing.
I don't know what I was doing.
The only thing is, I definitely prefer outdoor observatories because the glare on the windows is just crazy. Especially if you're coming here for photography, you can't really get a whole lot of good photos because the glare. But if they invested in some like anti-glare windows or something, I definitely think it'd be worth it. So that was the Skywalk. That was pretty awesome. Awesome view. There was a lot of glare, so some of the pictures probably didn't come out the greatest. But we got the good side of Boston, so that's what really matters. That side didn't have glare at least, so that's what matters. If you come at night during almost sunset, the other side of Boston, the back side of Boston, is going to be in glare. If you come in the morning, probably the good front side, the main section of Boston, is going to be in glare. So just keep that in mind if you do come here. I'd recommend coming here, you know, a little bit before sunset. Give yourself like an hour and then wait for the sunset up there. It'd probably be really, really good. Or come during the middle of the day where the sun's kind of up above, up high in the middle. So that way there shouldn't be any glare either front or back. It was a really good trip. I hope you liked the 2 vlogs, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.